first play. Here's Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down to the 27.
That's the start of the tomorrow right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1 on the go. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and this basically shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Following a good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Cousins. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Vikings here hosting Green Bay in the season opener. And they've got one of those quirks in the schedule that is going to work in their favor. They played all 3 of their division home games in the first 5 weeks of the year. After Green Bay today, goes Detroit in week 3 and then Chicago in week 5. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe up to the 41.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter. It won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
It's an opening drive fake. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. Excellent execution, 18 yards on that fake and a 1st down. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Back to the ground. Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Cousins to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The starts throwing the football. There was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. They're used to it.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. In motion comes the tight end left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander, and the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Offensively, a far from ideal start there. He picked on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is his timing early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
The last run got free. Now here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun. Rodgers. He's got Foreman. So back-to-back plays. Each getting up with 3rd down and 6 to go.
And just not successful. Trying to throw the ball just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you hate to just stall out there a little bit, three back there, and avoid that there.
Defense went out, forces turnover. For the offense, because now the offense is responsibility to take the after down. Show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover. We appreciate it. Then we'll continue the drive. A first down catch for Allen Lazard has turned out to be a personal favorite of quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He's carved out a nice role in this Packers receiving rotation.
Now first down carry to Jones. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So back-to-back big runs. This defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a pass. I thought this was the air when we ran. The ball is always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They did get the memo, and I know this to be true.
Rushing for him now. 1 for him to kick off the new season.
And he's kissing it on. You can almost feel the ground shaking. And that's when the offensive lineman created space for the runners. And then Coach told me we had to to the runners. Shaking. See how triple claw when it happens in a game.
First and goal, a chance to convert that into points. Now Jones.
Southern's lanes over there for the drive. Try out here the goal line. Do a good job defensively. The guy wants to run, and and stop it for a very short pickup.
Second and goal from the line. Launches for the keeper. And it's not going to get in as the big body stopped him at the ball. And officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's third down.
Buddies want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for your quarterback sneak. Nothing doing.
Be careful, Shakespeare gets sued.
Yeah, he won't come get me, right?
Gain on the play. It's a good scoreless after one. So taking a risk here early in the new year. They're going to go for it. Oh, now moving and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. And the first play of the opening field goal drive. On the left hand should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Crosby is good. So Greg gets it down inside the 5, and it's really nice out for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and it was a spot here.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Getting longer than Adams Injury.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we get the season started with about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today, we get the season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat between the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Jones looking to throw it on the first play. Open man down the field is Henry. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the stick.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Parker, 38 yards. And the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Throwing Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. Tua going to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing again on second down. Tua, they'll hit Mostert again here. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Tua to throw again. Out route to Hill, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Jones throw there complete to Myers. On the move past the 40. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. On 1st and 10, Jones. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. A 20-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Now Folk for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Patriots 17. Dolphins 7. Nick Folk to kick off for New England.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill. Complete. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 38 yards. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Jones. Complete. It's Henry. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Dolphins 14.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's going to get this down near the 25. They go play action here on first down. Open man, the tight end Henry. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Folk connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Dolphins 14. Nick Folk to kick it off for New England.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Gets this one to Hill. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Striker, 3-3. Ready?
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Tua, open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Tua. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Patriots are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
From the 17, Jones, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Jones on 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Sanders' kick is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So rolling field position there is stronger as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Tua now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Tua to try again on 2nd down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looking to pass. Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And going deep for Hill. And he's got it inside the 10. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. On play action, here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Throwing Jones. that is incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And this returnable for Hill. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Jones now off the play fake. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding room at midfield. And he's got some space here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Here's Jones on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off play action. Jones. And that will be incomplete as well.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Folk's kick is good. And with it, they have taken the lead. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Here we go. Back.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Couple of Alabama guys there, 2 at a waddle for the Miami first. Play action, now it's Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. In motion, Hill.
Ready?
Another try after the first down sack. Tua. On the right side, open is Gesicki. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second down and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They go play action here on first down. It's Myers again with another catch. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Bradley Chubb there on the tackle.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Marcus Jones picks it. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
It only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Harris is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now stands at 13.
Dolphins 24. Nick Folk to kick off for New England.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Ready, set.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. On the out route, he's got Mostert. And he goes out right around the 39. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He'll hit Mostert again here. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. Got a man open. It's Ross.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Tua going to throw. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. Tua. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now Tua.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Tua to throw.
Forced out to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look...
He's got a man, complete.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A big play there for New England. 49 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Jones, off play action. Open man, the tight end Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Here's Stevenson.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for New England, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens.